talk about?
Today we're taking a deep dive into one of the most buzzed about e-bikes of the year, the Amflow PL Carbon Pro, which is now available for purchase in the US. As many of you know, this Amflow is the launch platform for the all-new Avinox motor system, developed by a company with aerospace DNA. Wink wink. After a full month of testing, let's break down what makes the Amflow PL Carbon Pro tick. The bike ships nearly ready to roll. You mount the bars, bolt on the front wheel, dial in your suspension. Out of the box, everything is polished. Internal routing is tidy, finish quality feels top-notch, and tolerances are tight. Our Carbon Pro test model came with Fox factory suspension and SRAM's Access transmission drivetrain at a retail price of $10,199, while the lower spec Carbon model runs Fox performance suspension and SRAM Eagle 70 mechanical drivetrain. What do you think the weight of the bike is?
20.8 kilos.
Do you know what that is in pounds and ounces? If not, we can figure it out.
Nope, it's more than 10 and less than 100.
Weighing just 20.3 kilograms for a size large, that's under 45 pounds. It's shockingly light for a bike with a 105 Newton meter motor and 800 watt-hour battery. That weight advantage was a huge standout early in our testing. The full carbon frame that looks like, well, you know what it looks like. It's not winning any design innovation awards, but it hides that motor and big battery well, with 150 mils of rear travel out back through a horse-link suspension layout. We're on the dual 29-inch wheel setup, but you can run 27.5 out back. Up front, we have a 160 mil fork, but there is clearance for 170 mils if you want to go big. Geometry on the Amflow is modern, but not extreme. 64.5 degree head angle feels average, while a 77 degree seat tube angle puts you in a solid position for steep climbing, but may be considered on the slacker side for some. Chainstays are 445 millimeters across the 4 available sizes. Medium is the smallest on offer with a 452 millimeter reach. Our large test bike runs a 475, while XL is 500 mils and XX is 525 millimeters. Now let's get into what really sets this bike apart, the Avinox M1 drive unit. This motor uses a compound planetary gear set with polymer internals to reduce weight and mechanical noise. For what it's putting out, it's incredibly quiet. It's 300 grams lighter than a Bosch CX Gen 5 and has the ability to deliver 120 Newton meters in boost. It's nuts. The 800 watt-hour battery is just 3.74 kilograms and it's integrated cleanly into the down tube of the bike. The drawback? It's not easily removable. You'll need to drop the motor to pull that thing out. Additionally, there is no range extender with the Amflow. Control is handled via 2 small wireless remotes. The left side for power modes and walk assist, right side to toggle display screens. The 2-inch OLED screen is touchscreen enabled and it's packed with data, letting you know how charging is going or telling you where the bike is if somebody tries to steal it. The standout feature here is advanced customization. You can tweak support curves, torque delivery, motor overrun, and more, either in the display or the Avinox app. Want your trail mode to behave like other brands' turbo? You can do that. Want boost to top out at 1,000 watts with aggressive torque? Easy. Avinox even lets you unlock Class 3 speeds up to 45 kilometers an hour, that's 28 miles an hour, and exceed the US 750 watt limit, going up to 1,000 watts, with the caveat that the system gives you a friendly legal warning first. Please understand, everyone at Vital wants you to ride legally. Just because this bike can go fast with a ton of power, if that's not allowed on your trails, please don't do it. Keep our trails safe and accessible. Other smart features include shift assist for SRAM Access drivetrains, quick start assist that engages motor power instantly on pedal output, and a hill start mode that acts like a parking brake on steep climbs. Wheel speed is measured with a high-resolution magnetic Hall ring, delivering 42 readings of revolution for smooth output. On the trail, the Avinox system doesn't just feel powerful, it feels refined. Power delivery ramps up smoothly, so you're never fighting unwanted surges. It's easy to modulate on tricky switchbacks, and auto mode dynamically adjusts torque and support to suit terrain and effort. But if you prefer fixed power curves, you can go full manual with dialed precision too. In turbo mode, the PL climbs like a rocket. On fire roads, we easily cruised at 35 to 40 kilometers an hour, and we're even able to tow up another rider at 30 kilometers an hour. On a 28 kilometer loop with 700 meters of climbing, we finished with 60% battery left in trail mode. Repeating the same loop in turbo, and we still had 39% left. Even while towing another full-grown rider, the system held up. No overheating, no throttling down, and plenty of power to spare. One standout feature of the Avinox system is the ability to tune the overrun. For tech climbs, being able to control how much the motor continues pushing after you stop pedaling is super important. It's the kind of granular control that lets experienced riders fine-tune the balance between power and traction. Heading downhill, the Amflow is fast, stable, and surprisingly playful. It doesn't have a slack, gravity-focused feel like some enduro bikes, but that works in its favor on flatter or flowier trails. It pumps well, pops easily, and feels planted thanks to the low slung center of gravity. even if the BB sits a tiny bit on the tall side. The Fox factory suspension is well tuned out of the box, though the rear end can feel a little bit harsh and fast chatter. A little more compliance wouldn't hurt. Rebound damping need a few clicks slowed down to keep the rear from kicking in compressions, but overall it's composed and confidence inspiring. The carbon frame feels stout, with no unwanted flex or vague steering. The front end does feel low, partly due to the flat rise handlebar spec, but that's an easy fix with a cockpit swap. It's a bike that rewards precision and feels composed in the air. Now, what could be better? As with any bike, the Amflow is not perfect. The stock Max Terra tires are too hard for aggressive riding. We'd upgrade the front to a softer compound for better grip. The chainring is exposed under the motor, making it vulnerable in rocky terrain. The anti-theft system is a nice addition, but it has been a bit buggy during testing. We sometimes triggered the alarm when transporting the bike by car, even though the phone with the app was in proximity and was supposed to automatically unlock the bike. The grips are a bit firm and the handlebars need more rise. The dropper return speed is a little bit slow, and the braking power via Magura MT7s is good, but it's not top tier compared to new options like the SRAM Maven. Still, these are mostly nitpicks, none of them which take away from the core experience, which is among the best we've had from any EMTB to date. Since we're not purchasers and we've only had the bike a month, we can't speak to warranty or customer service experiences or long-term durability. While Avinox has programmed in features to mitigate stresses on the drivetrain, we have to believe constant use of the bike at full power and torque will cause components to wear out more quickly than lighter powered bikes. Staying on top of drivetrain maintenance will be key to ensuring its longevity. So, who is the Amflow PL Carbon Pro for? It's for the rider looking for high-performance EMTB thrills. If you're into big rides, fast laps, technical climbs, or just crushing your buddies in a fire road drag race, this bike delivers. It's powerful, lightweight, deeply customizable, and fun to ride. With the impressive Avinox motor up its sleeve, Amflow has arrived in North America as a serious player. We'll need more time for long-term durability feedback, but after a month of heavy use, the system's been flawless.